सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवती अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैः स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः। देवाय तस्मै नमः। श्लोक नंबर 14। अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच दैवी ह्येषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते। न मां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः मायया पहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः। चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन। आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ। So here we are seeing the topic of samsara. Anything? Samsara karanam and samsara nivritti upaya means what causes samsara and how a person can become free from samsara. Samsara is caused because of the gunas of maya. Sattva guna, rajoguna and tamoguna, they keep the person in samsara by creating attraction, by creating ragadveshas. And by ragadvesha, person is motivated to do karma, then he will have punya papa, he will have janma marana, and in that he will have sukha dukkha, which is called samsara. And how to get out of that? Bhagavan says, surrender to me. And surrender is another word for bhakti. So Bhagavan is presenting bhakti as the solution to problem of samsara. And bhakti we saw in the last class different meanings. One meaning bhakti is reverential love. Love for Bhagavan with respect. That is called bhakti. Another meaning we saw the all the activities which are invoking devotion in us, like doing japa, doing kirtanam, doing puja, doing tirtha yatra, all the devotional activities, doing seva in the temple. So, all the activities which are invoking devotee in you, strengthening the devotee in you, those devotional activities are also called bhakti. And the entire series of sadhana for the attainment of Paramatma is also bhakti. So, Karma Yoga is a bhakti, Upasana Yoga is a bhakti, and Jnana Yoga also is a bhakti. As we saw in the last class, we need not have a division that the person who is studying Vedanta is not a bhakta, who is going to the temple alone is bhakta. That is not correct. It is a narrow mindedness. It is something like the South Indian thing, the rice alone is food. So that's not correct. Roti also is food. But the here they call food, rice alone is annam. Really speaking, annam means any eatable. Adyate iti annam. Whatever is eaten is called food. So roti is eaten or not? Eaten. So that also is annam. But South Indian will think rice alone is annam. Dosa alone is annam. Therefore, when they go to Badrinath also, they will look for dosa only. Dosa. When Swamiji was telling that they, Kashmir or somewhere they went, they were looking for dosa. The dosa is annam. Rice is annam. Similarly, some people think that doing the kirtanam of Bhagavan, Hare Rama, that alone is bhakti. Or doing some puja in the temple or puja in the puja room, that alone is bhakti. It is a very narrow understanding of bhakti. And where there is narrow mindedness, there will be conflicts, there will be fight. So let us understand bhakti word is used for any sadhana for the attainment of Paramatma. So karma yoga is bhakti, upasana yoga also is bhakti, dana yoga also is bhakti. Therefore, what we are doing is now what? Bhakti only. Last class we saw that it is not that when we went to the temple it was bhakti and now we came from bhakti to jnanam. It is not bhakti, jnanam also is one type of bhakti. So we need not feel small. Oh, we are not bhaktas, we are danis. So we need not have such arrogance. Because Bhagavan is going to tell Dani also is a bhakta. Alright. So bhakti is presented as this sadhanam for being free from samsara. But first of all, we have to ask, do I want to be free from samsara or Swamiji, I like to be in samsara? Some people like, they go to jail and they like it that so much they will tell the jailer, okay, I am going out, I will come back. Point to Varen. So, so he will say like this. So similarly, first of all, we need to ask this question: that does this bondage pinch me or not? Do I want to be really free from this bondage of being limited, karta, bhokta, fighting with some people, being passionate? Do I like that or I like to abide in my limitless nature? So we have to ask this question. And if answer is yes, that yes, I would like to be free from this being a limited individual, being free, I would like to be free from the cycle of birth and death. I would like to be free from this helplessness. Then Shastra has got the solutions to offer. And solution is bhakti. And Bhagavan presented the bhakti in the 16th sloka, saying that there are four types of devotees. One devotee is called Artaha. He worships me, remembers me, expresses love when he is in trouble. Artaha. We have got the example of Gajendra. In Bhagavatam, the example is come Gajendra, he a big elephant, he was the king of elephants. And he was caught by the crocodile, and because of that he was in trouble, Artaha, and he remembered Bhagavan. There is a Gajendra Moksha Stotram is there. So Artha Bhakta. In fact, many times we are Artha Bhakta. When we are in trouble, exams are nearing, or some very challenging situation is going to come, then we say, Bhagavan, Trahi Mam, Pahi Mam. We say that. Please protect, please protect. Bhagavan also will be smiling. That when everything was going okay, you didn't remember me. Now you have come. Bhagavan, still Bhagavan will help. Bhagavan is not like us. So you did not come to me when you are doing okay. Now you are coming. I will not help. That is samsari. Ishvara Bhagavan, Ishvara will help even Artha Bhakta. Bhagavan doesn't have. Bhagavan is somewhat like doctor. See, when you go to the doctor, doctor does he tell you, hey, for last 5 years you never remembered me? Never you came to me. Hello also he did not tell. He doesn't say that. So when you go, you had gone to the doctor 5 years ago, and now you go, will he treat you or not? He will treat. So Bhagavan also is like that. Bhagavan said, okay, at least you have come. See, when a person is in distress, he can go to bar also. Bar, no, this, where alcohol is available. He can go to bar also, and he can go to temple also. And it is always better to go to the temple than bar, because this, if you go to the temple, you will get some long lasting solution, relatively long lasting solution, whereas in bar you get only temporary solution, making you addicted. And therefore Bhagavan says Artha Bhakta, Bhagavan is going to say is also okay. Then second is Artharthi. Right now trouble is not there, but trouble is likely to come. When you start something, there will be some problem. So Vignani Bhavanti Eva. So obstacles would be there. When a big project is there, some obstacle will be there. Mahatam api. So all the actions, the projects will have some problem, and this person knows it. Therefore he tells Bhagavan, I am starting this business, I am starting this particular project, please remove all the obstacles. And for that he breaks the coconut, he does the agarbatti, arati, and all this. Some naivedyam also he gives. And sometimes they will say a deal also with Bhagavan. What? Bhagavan, if this project is completed, I will come to Tirupati and give my hair. So little bit is there, that also he said I will give. It's not so much, but that also he said. So this is called what? Artha Bhakta. Sorry, Artharthi Bhakta. And the third one is Jignasu Bhakta. Jignasu means Natu Michuhu. He doesn't want any material things from Bhagavan. He doesn't want any removal of the material problem. He wants to attain Ishvara by knowing Ishvara. That is called Jignasu Bhakta. So he doesn't want anything from Ishvara, he wants Ishvara himself. And the fourth one is Jnani Bhakta, who knows I and Ishvara are one. One and the same reality is playing the role of this person called Gnani and Ishvara. So both of us are one. That understanding who has, he is called Gnani Bhakta. And Bhagavan, he said, all of them are able to come to me because Sukrutinaha. They have got some punya. In the last class we were seeing, you cannot come to surrender to Bhagavan unless you have some punya in your account. Otherwise, temple may be next door. You will not go. It is not that easy. One needs to have some punyam even to go to Bhagavan. And Bhagavan says, this Sukritinaha, they are of four types, then worshipping me. And now, out of these four, Bhagavan is telling Jnani is the best. And that's what he says in the next shloka. Tesham Jnani Nityayuktaha एकभक्तिर्विशिष्यते प्रियो हि ज्ञानिनोत्यर्थम् अहं स च मम प्रियः. So Bhagavan says, Tesham, of these four devotees, Jnani, a wise person, Vishishyate, excels others, means he is the best compared to all other three. And why is it so? Why Bhagavan said that Jnani is very superior to me? For that, we can understand how our love varies from things, varies from a person to person. Like certain people we love more, certain people we love less, or certain people, certain situations we have got more affection, certain situation less affection. It is there. And our affection will be expressed in the form of our connection, mental connection. And in Shastra, they say there are three types of entity whom we love. What are they? One is called Sadhyam. Sadhyam is what I want to achieve. Suppose I want to achieve the highest rank in some exam. So I have love. Love means I have got liking for that particular goal. That is called Sadhya Prema. I have love for Sadhyam, the thing which I want to attain. And when I love something to be accomplished, which is called Sadhyam, I will be adopting some sadhanam, the means. For getting the first rank, I have to go to some teacher, some institute. To that institute, that teacher also, I will have some liking value. And that is called sadhana prema. Sadhana prema means liking for the means. Suppose I have got the sadhyam that my son should get admission in this particular college. That is my sadhyam. Immediately. And for that, somebody is likely to help me. So that person is what? Who is going to help me is sadhanam, the means. And admission in that college is the sadhyam. Now, we have got love, value, liking for sadhyam also, and liking for sadhanam also, the means also. Now, between the two, my love for sadhyam and love for sadhanam, which one will be higher? Sadhyam only. So, if somebody was likely to help me to get the admission, and if that person is found that he is not going to help, then my love for that thing is gone. My love for sadhyam is more important than the love for sadhana. If that person whom I thought is going to help me, therefore I had some love for him, but if I come to know that he is going to be an obstacle in sadhyam, that person is dropped. I thought that this person will make me happy, therefore that person was object of my love. My sadhyam was what? Happiness. And the sadhanam was this person. Now, if that person, instead of becoming the sadhanam for my happiness, the means for my happiness, is becoming the means for unhappiness, then what happens? That person is dropped. So, between the love for sadhyam and love for sadhanam, I love sadhyam more. If that person is not helping to attain sadhyam, gone. If some particular agency doesn't help, gone. So between sadhya and sadhana, my love is more for sadhya. That is why when you are traveling to reach the destination, which is called sadhyam, you want to go to Delhi, and so Delhi you are going to meet somebody, and so Delhi becomes your sadhyam. Train becomes sadhana, or aeroplane becomes sadhana. When you reach Delhi, do you continue to sit in the train? Do you continue to sit in the aeroplane? You have seen when aeroplane, when the destination has come, people get up so eager to get out. They have to tell, sit down, till the light comes. You please remain seated. But people, you see how, but they are comfortable. AC there in the aeroplane, everything is comfortable. Still, sadhyam has come, sadhanam tata. That's what train you are traveling by AC. Still, you want to get down. You don't say you are such a nice train. So how can I leave you? I will stay here only. You say like this. You don't say. You just get down at the. In fact, when the station has not come, one or two station before that itself, people start putting the luggage near the door. You have seen gate. That's what all of us have done. That so near that only. I want to get down first. So this shows that I love sadhyam more than sadhana. Alright. Now, between the sadhyam and sadhaka, sadhaka means I, the person. Between sadhya and sadhaka, whom do you love more? Eh? Sadhya means to be accomplished. Sadhaka means I, the person who is trying to accomplish something. Suppose I want to reach Delhi. Delhi is my sadhyam. I am what? Sadhaka. Between the Delhi Sadhyam and I, the Sadhaka, whom do I love more? Sadhaka. That is, if I come to know that Delhi some bomb blast is going to happen, then what? I don't go there. Even though Delhi was my Sadhyam, so I love it more than the train. But moment I come to know that Delhi there is some problem, I don't go there. Why? I love Sadhaka more than the Sadhya. So now three things are there. I love sadhanam, the means for achieving some end. I love the sadhyam, the goal, but I love more than the sadhyam. Whom? I love sadhaka. I love sadhaka myself more than even sadhyam. So in mathematical language, sadhaka prema, sadhaka love is more than, we have got the sign, no? More than sadhaka love is greater than sadhya love. Sadhya love is greater than sadhana love. This mathematics is clear, no? Ah, I love. No problem. He loves his sadhaka. So all right. Now, this Artha Bhakta and Artharthi Bhakta, how they are looking upon Ishvara. They are looking upon Ishvara as sadhya or sadhana. They are looking upon Ishvara as sadhana. See, they are not interested in Ishvara. They are interested in some gain, some money, some visa, daughter's marriage, son's admission. That is their sadhyam. And Bhagavan is what? Sadhanam. So, for Artha Bhakta and Artharthi Bhakta, Bhagavan is what? A means, not the end. They are, Bhagavan said, I will come to you. Don't worry about your son's admission. Don't think about that. I am come. Bhagavan said, what will I, the devotee will say, what will I do with you? I want my son's admission. I want this job. After doing that, you get lost. So, Bhagavan. So, people are using Bhagavan as what? Sadhanam. Artha Bhakta and Artharthi Bhakta, for them, Bhagavan is what? Sadhanam. And the world is what? The various things of the world is Sadhyam. So Jagat is Sadhyam and Ishvara is Sadhanam. What a status Bhagavan we have given to Bhagavan. Bhagavan is the means for attaining various things in the world. It means we are giving more importance to the world than Ishvara. We just now we saw that Sadhyam is always more important than Sadhanam. That is why, in fact, this becomes very clear that we are giving more importance to the world, the situations, favorable situation in the world than Bhagavan. You know, how do we know? If some devotee worships Murugan for daughter's marriage, every day praying, and it did not happen. For 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, this girl is slowly crossing the marriageable age. So then this lady becomes so angry with Murugan. So now Murugan, love for Murugan is gone. Why? Because the sadhya is not achieved. Sadhyam was what? Daughter's marriage. Daughter's marriage is not attained, therefore love for Bhagavan is gone. In fact, when Swamiji was telling this, he said one lady, she got so angry with Murugan that she put all the pictures of Murugan in the dustbin. She was a great devotee, but did not do. In Hindi, there was a song, दुनिया में तेरा है बड़ा नाम, आज मुझे भी तुझसे पड़ गया काम, मेरी बिनती सुने तो जानू, नाम नहीं था कर दूंगा सारे जग में तुझे बदनाम. Means what? He says, the devotee is telling, oh Lord, I have some job for you. And you have a big name, so I have come to you. Please do my job. If you don't do my job, I will spoil your name in the whole world. He is threatening Bhagwan. What type of devotee? And therefore remember well, Artha Bhakta and Artharthi Bhakta, they are looking upon Ishvara as the means and the world as the end, sadhya. Therefore their love for Bhagavan will be the inferior, lowest. Among all these four devotees, Artha Bhakta, Artharthi Bhakta's love is the lowest because their love for Ishvara is love for sadhanam, the means. And we have done the mathematics. The love for sadhanam is the lowest. Whereas Jignasu is looking upon Ishvara as the end itself. Oh Lord, I do not want anything from you, I want you. So the love for Bhagavan is what? More, because he loves Bhagavan as the sadhyam, as the destination. Therefore, he will be more dear to Bhagavan. Bhagavan will be more dear to him because the world is sadhanam for him. With the help of various situations, various objects, various people, he will pursue this Bhagavan. Therefore, for him, love for Bhagavan is higher because he looks upon Bhagavan as Sadhya. There's something to be accomplished. So, your love for Bhagavan increases when you look upon Bhagavan as your destination, not the means. Now, role is reversed. Earlier, the world was sadhyam, Bhagavan was the means. Now, world is sadhanam, and Bhagavan is the end. World is a sadhanam in the sense he uses various things in the world to worship Bhagavan, to pursue Bhagavan. And therefore, this Jignasu Bhakta is higher than Artha and Jignasu, Artha and Artharthi, because he looks upon Bhagavan as this sadhyam, destination. And Jnani is looking upon Bhagavan as himself, sadhaka himself, and therefore the love for Bhagavan will be the highest, because we have seen sadhaka prema is higher than sadhya prema, sadhya prema is higher than sadhana prema, and wise person looks upon Bhagavan as sadhaka himself. No more is sadhaka, but this formerly he was sadhaka and now he has become one with Ishvara. Therefore he loves Bhagavan the most. Generally, people think that Vedanti will not have devotion for Bhagavan. People think like this. People think that if we go to Vedanta, our devotion will go away. It's the wrong thinking. In fact, your devotion increases. If it is not increasing, you are not pursuing Vedanta properly. It is something like you are not taking medicine properly, there will be side effects. So you are losing bhakti if you feel, then you are really not pursuing Vedanta properly. Your bhakti will be more mature, more intense, but more mature. You may not have tears as you used to have earlier, perhaps. Earlier, when you were praying Bhagavan for something, you used to have tears in your eyes. Now, perhaps that also can be there. But perhaps as a Vedanta student, you may not have tears so much as you used to have. But your bhakti for Bhagavan is the intense because you are not interested in anything else. You are interested in Bhagavan and Bhagavan only. Therefore, Vedanta does not reduce your bhakti. In fact, it Vedanta refines your bhakti, matures your bhakti. And once you discover Bhagavan as yourself, then your bhakti is maximum, because love for oneself is maximum. And now Bhagavan is myself. Therefore, my love for Bhagavan is maximum. This is the equation. My love for myself is maximum, and Bhagavan is myself. Therefore, my love for Bhagavan is maximum, highest. I love Bhagavan as much as I love myself. And therefore, Jnani is Vishishyate. And how Bhagavan himself gives the reason, Nitya Yuktaha. He is ever established in Bhagavan because he has discovered Bhagavan to be oneself, Satchit Ananda. I am Satchidananda and Bhagavan is Satchidananda. And wherever my mind goes, Bhagavan is there. He doesn't have to go to a particular place. He doesn't have to select particular time to appreciate Bhagavan. Wherever I am, whenever I am having interaction with any situation, I am with Bhagavan. Therefore, he is Nitya Yuktaha. He is ever established in Bhagavan. And Eka Bhakti, he has got undivided devotion. Eka here means undivided. His devotion is undivided. Why? Because he does not look upon anything else to be worshipped, anything else to be pursued. I have already seen myself to be Bhagavan, and therefore there is no any object to be worshipped, any object to be pursued. Therefore, Eka Bhakti. So Bhagavan said, Vishishyate, that Jnani Bhakta is Vishishyate. And he gives the reason why Gnani Bhakta Vishishyate. He because Jnaninaha Aham Priyaha. Atyartham. Atyartham, the most. I am dearest. I am dearmost for a wise person. Bhagavan said, I am dearest for a wise person. And ahamcha sa mama ahamcha sacha mama priyaha. Saha, that wise person is very dear to me. So why to wise person I am the dearest, and for me Dani is the dearest. We may think this is a like some lover couple they are talking like this. I love wise person loves me. What is this? By this, Bhagwan is revealing the fact that the wise person is looking upon me as Atma, therefore he loves me the most. And whatever wise person is calling as Atma, that alone I am also calling as Atma. In a jocular way, we can say wise person and Bhagwan are sharing one Atma. Like some then jocularly somebody said that one couple went to restaurant, and so husband was eating and wife was waiting. So the somebody asked why. He said we are sharing the denture. So therefore they were waiting. So similarly, the wise person and Bhagwan is sharing the self. Is a what is called is a lighter weight. There is no shared. So both of them, vice person and Bhagavan, both of them are looking upon Brahma, Satchidananda Brahma alone as Atma. That is in a lighter when we say both of them are sharing the self. Means whatever is the self of a wise person, whatever is seen as the self by a wise person, same Satchidananda is seen as the self by Bhagavan. And therefore, Jnaninaha Aham Priyaha. Wise person looks upon me as the self, therefore he loves me the most. And I look upon the wise person, I look upon the wise person as the self, therefore I love the wise person the most. So we love each other the most because we have got the same self, Satchit Ananda. And therefore, Mama Priyaha Vishishyate. It is an expression to reveal the fact that the wise person looks upon Ishvara as the very self. This is the highest love possible for Ishvara, where you are not looking upon Ishvara as the sadhanam, nor looking upon as a sadhyam, but as sadhaka, as yourself. There is no duality at all. And still, when at Vyavaharika level, a wise person goes to the temple, he will do namaskara. He will not say, oh, I and you are one, so why should I do namaskara? Bhagavan, you do namaskara too. That is not that. Vyavaharika drishtya, whatever division is there is maintained. But the vision is I and Ishvara are one. We are just playing that mono acting. So one mono acting he is there in the temple as the altar of worship, and that same Brahman is playing the role of this person who has come as a devotee. So devotee and devoted to, both of them are expression of one and the same reality. And therefore, at Vyavaharika level, there will be Pujya Pujaka Sambandha, means the wise person will be Pujaka, worshipper, and this Bhagavan will be worshipped. But the vision is I and Ishvara are one and the same. Therefore, wise person will not have any fear that today I did not go to the temple, so Bhagavan will be angry with me, or Bhagavan will harm me, or something. There is no sense because I and him are one. So wise person is the highest devotee, the superior most devotee, the best devotee. When we hear this description, naturally that question will come. It is something like there are four children in the house, and father says, I love my eldest son very well. Immediately, three sons say, what about us? Naturally, you told that I love Ramesh, the eldest son. Does it mean you don't love us? This is a typical problem. When I praise out of you, somebody I praise, oh, you are wonderful, you are listening very attentively, very good. So other people will feel that somebody, what about us? We were also listening. In between yawning, but listening. So that's why generally we don't praise, in isolated manner. We say all of you are wonderful. Because the human mind is like this comparison. Therefore, this question will come. Say, Bhagavan, you said that out of all of them, Jnani is the most dearest. Jnani is the dearest. What about us? We are not Jnani. I am Artha Bhakta, Artharthi Bhakta, or Jignasu Bhakta. What about us? Do you love us or not? Bhagavan, like, Bhagavan, do you love us or not? Bhagavan said, oh, I love you all. That's what is going to say, I love you all. So with this we conclude. We'll see how Bhagavan will explain, I love you all. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You have my number?
Sridhar, I
You can
will
give.
ask him to forward to Sridhar. Okay.